My friends, as we share tonight, I'm grateful to God to be able to share, for we are many members, but we are one body. And I'm grateful to God that the Lord has allowed myself and the New Hope Baptist Church about a week ago to partner and to share in ministry and serving together with the First Baptist Church here in Wichita Falls, and especially the junior high ministry, to come all the way. They came all the way, the 142.7 miles to Oklahoma City to share with the New Hope Church young people and sharing in mission work. And tonight, I'm grateful to God to have none other than the junior high pastor and his wonderful wife to come and share with us tonight. None other than the Reverend Justin Bindel and his wonderful wife, Amber. Let's welcome them to the Mission Gospel Train on tonight. Good to see you all.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh, thank you so much for coming and to sharing. And Brother Justin and Sister Amber, God bless you all. And what a time we had in Oklahoma City with our young people.
We sure did. It was, we were truly blessed to partner with you and your church, and we're excited to be able to bring our students back here and just see them fired up for serving there in your community.
And first, let me just say, I always think things ought to be done decently and in order. Let me say first thank you to none other than Dr. McCartney and the very fine senior pastor of First Baptist Church, and also my dear friend, the Reverend Rod Payne, who's over the missions and also media here at First Baptist, for bringing us all together.
That's right.
Let me first say, Sister Amber, let me ask the question. How long you and Brother Justin been together?
It'll be 2 years in December.
2 years. Amen. God bless. Now, Pastor Justin, tell me now exactly this home. Tell me about the youth ministry here and hear about the ministry with you.
Yeah, we've actually been serving. I've been here on staff since 2005.
Okay.
Came here. We've been doing junior high ministry for probably about the last 2 years, and we got students from all over the place: Wichita Falls area, Henrietta, Burke-Burnett, Windthorst. We got students from all over that come. And we have an opportunity to minister to, and so we're real excited to be able to minister to those students and have an opportunity to reach out to the junior high students here in Wichita Falls.
Well, I just know that, I mean, you all have a great ministry, a great team together. And let me just ask, what are some of the challenges? And we kind of talked about it while we were in Oklahoma City, but what are some of the challenges that we face now in this time with young people?
Well, it seems to us that so many of our students, their priorities have kind of gotten out of whack, and our students are so busy, and the things that are important today are the things like soccer and basketball and all the sporting activities. And it seems like church gets kind of put on the back burner, and we really want them to commit and know that God has to come first for everything to work in order. Yeah. And that's one of the things that we think is probably one of the biggest challenges that we have to overcome. And knowing that God desires for them to have a relationship with Him first and seek Him, and everything else will come after that.
Definitely. Sister Amber, what is some of the schedule normally for the youth work, for the junior high? When do y'all really work with the young people?
Well, it's kind of a day-to-day thing, especially when the school year starts. We try to see them at school lunches. We'll go up to their lunchtime and say hi to them at their tables and meet friends. Other than that, we have our weekly program, Rave, which is on Wednesday nights, and then our Sunday morning events. And then we'll have Bible studies during the week with some of our staff and volunteers. And so it's kind of a day-to-day, night-to-night thing. It doesn't really ever stop. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I want y'all to know, have some wonderful young people and some good workers that was with you. And how did you feel about your experience coming to the big city, Oklahoma City, and the New Hope Baptist Church?
We really had a great experience, and especially working with your church and our youth, being able to work with your youth coming from totally different backgrounds, totally different cultures, and pulling together and accomplishing a great work for the Lord.
I think we have some footage here. We can kind of look there. You maybe can explain some of that footage you have there of, I don't know, who was the person that was in charge of the video?
Well, we have a guy on staff. His name's Sterling.
Okay, Brother Sterling.
And Brother Sterling, he took care of most of our footage for us all week long. Came back, put together a video for us, and we showed it to our whole junior high ministry on Sunday morning.
Wow. But, I think that's when we was getting ready to the first day.
First going out right there and preparing to be sent out before we headed off to the city rescue mission that evening.
I think everyone needs to know that we shared there at the New Hope Church, and then also we were down at the City Rescue Mission, and then we were also at another location which was called Oak Grove Apartments out southwest Oklahoma City and sharing. So we were in 3 different locations with those sharing and helping along the way. When you thought about the outside the mission and things, the City Rescue Mission, that was an experience within itself, wasn't it?
It really was. Just having an opportunity to go and serve there, our students' eyes were really opened up to the City Rescue Mission. One of our students said to see those people worship God and He's all that they had, that Jesus was enough. And it realized, you know, they were able to realize just how blessed we really are and how we need to really accept Jesus is enough and that He alone will satisfy.
That's right. And you know what, I guess the thing, one morning was kind of a stormy morning, raining and storming. I guess my daughter asked me and said, "Daddy, are we going this morning?" But I just had to let her know that homelessness does not stop on a rainy, stormy day.
That's right.
Yeah.
We
explain to what we were doing out there.
Well, the first day we got there, we actually, right there on I-40, we were underneath the bridges where many of the homeless spend their nights, where they sleep.
Yeah.
And this trash, there was lots of trash on the ground, and it was obviously pretty filthy underneath there. Our group came together. We went through underneath those bridges, the square mile that surrounded the place, and passed out waters to some of the homeless there, as well as picked up some of the places where the homeless sleep. Wow.
And it was just really just so amazing to see the number of people. And also there was those aside of this City Rescue Mission where people just could come in off the street. But then there was another side that had kind of a program, especially those coming off of drugs and things of that nature. So
I was amazed to hear that they call it the Bridge to Life program.
Bridge to Life.
And one of the things that they do in this program, talking to some of the individuals that are stationed there, I talked to them, asked them, how long you been a part of the program? They said 8 months, and struggling with alcohol addiction, struggling with all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And I always ask them a question, what are you going to do when you leave here? And it was amazing to me how many people they said, well, I'm going to college, or I'm going, and they were really getting out in the world and doing something. And
they just showed a little part right there on Wednesday night. We had a special service, and Brother Justin, I want you to know it was a wonderful thing. Man, you really did preach. You preached that night. I'm telling you, you really did preach that night, and the Lord, the Spirit of God was in the place, and we had a wonderful time there. I think that you all went out by the state capitol.
Right. We when we finished up there that Wednesday night, we kind of had a share time where we got together and talked about the trip, and I just had an opportunity to share with them how proud I was of them.